Point. What are your thoughts up until now, and what are you guys looking to do, or what are your thoughts coming out of the break?
Well, we've really got a lot of stuff in, which has been new for them. They played extremely hard, which is all you can ask. Now we've got the break, and we'll come back, and it'll be like starting over really, because it's new to them. So we'll see how much of it carries over. Obviously, without working out for a week, it's going to be some conditioning issues coming back. So we'll have to really buckle up and grind for 3 weeks.
In terms of memory, I mean, is it going to be hard getting them back into it? Do you like that there's a break right now, or would you rather kind of be more consistent and just keep meeting 3 times a week through the end of camp?
No, I mean, there's never a bad break. And I've never had a bad break, and except for the end of the season, that's the one you don't want. But it's just part of the growing process. I couldn't tell you how it's going to be when they come back and who will remember what and who won't, because I really don't know them in that situation. I would think there'd be some loss of what we did, but it'll come back fast to them.
I think for you guys, is it more technique than endurance you're focusing on during spring drills?
Well, I think that both. I mean, you have to be a good technician, but you have to be a good technician when you're tired. And with the tempo of the offenses the way they are in college football, you're going to play when you're tired. And so executing technique in a drill in pre-practice when you're fresh is one thing, but doing it, after you played 45 or 50 snaps is another. And so I think they're both very important.
Do you think playing against Dana's offense helps that?
Sure. Yeah, sure, it does. And coming from Stephen F. Austin, where I was at, we ran that for 3 years I was there. And so we were real good sacking the quarterback. I think that helps because you get to rush the quarterback a lot. And so the thing that you have to focus on is, stopping the run in any offense you play, but the tempo of how they play and the speed at which they call their plays, no doubt. You almost have to be a tempo defense nowadays. You have to be able to communicate on the fly and do it, like I said before, do it when you're tired.
Who's standing out to you through the first 2 weeks?
Oh, I mean, they're all doing well. I don't want to really single anybody out. I'm proud of all of them. They're giving everything they have. They're trying extremely hard. We've all got room to get better, me included. And so, we hadn't played a game yet, so it really doesn't matter. What we're doing right now is just preparing for that fight in the fall. Right now, I'm proud of all of them.
You feel like you're getting a good handle on guys' capabilities, what they can do, what they can't, what they need to improve on at this point?
Sure. I mean, you see their weaknesses and you see their strengths, and there's all things that we all need to work on and continue to get better. But that's an ongoing process. If you stop trying to get better, then you're done. And we don't plan on being done for a long time. So it doesn't matter if it's middle of March or in January. Playing for a national championship, you still have to work and do things right.
You have seemed exceedingly pleased during drills. I mean, the little bit we've gotten to watch, it seems like you've been very positive with the guys. I mean, is that just because they've given effort, or have you been pleasantly surprised by their ability to master technique as well?
I mean, we hadn't mastered anything yet. Well. I mean, but we're steadily getting better. I'm a positive person. I don't like being yelled at and degraded. I perform better with a pat on the back, and so I'm going to push them hard. And I'm going to work them hard, and I'm going to love them harder. And we're going to be out there every day working, and there's no rule in football that says we can't have fun while we're doing it. And so I think guys perform when they have confidence, and I want my guys to have confidence in what they're doing. A confident football player is a fast football player, and fast football players make plays, and that's the name of the game.
You're the antithesis of your predecessor here for the last 100 years. Have you guys had trouble getting used to that at all?
Well,
as far as being positive and not yelling and screaming.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I can be negative, and I have a temper and can do things to get after people. But I try to keep it as positive as I can. My negative conversations are going to come more in a setting like this and behind closed doors. Try to fix those things in that setting. I try to head things off. If you see a guy on film one day doing something that you don't like, before you get on the field and let it happen again and fix it in the meeting room, explain to them why you want it done the way you want it done, and then go out and try to get it done that way.
I noticed you work